Hey, what's up, everybody? It's Wild Eye Week, so welcome to day 2. And for this review is a newer one called Clown Face. Here's the trailer.
Every small town has its ghost stories and urban legends. Tomorrow will mark the 1-year anniversary since Zoe Bates and Rick Barker were involved in vicious attacks.
Maybe you remember some more details about the murders.
I just feel like I'm going mad.
Alright, so that's Clown Face. It's a 2019 film, runs an hour and 32 minutes. A deranged serial killer known as Clown Face terrorizes the residents of a small town. It was written and directed by Alex Bourne, and the main cast is Hannah Douglas as Jenna, Richard Buck is Owen, Thomas Loon is Rick, Danny Tonks is Zoe, Leah Solmaz is Charlotte, Abigail Wisdom is Amy, Chloe Rose Fisher is Evie, Deborah McEwen is Mrs. Daly, Matt Allen plays Pete, Nigel Buckley is Tom, Finley Baker is young Owen, Jack Gunner is Lewis, Danny Thompson, Joyce Myers, Kia Reeves, Mrs. Reynolds, Richard Hobday plays Stan, Jenna's dad, and then we just go into some minor extra characters throughout the movie. That's the top billed cast. So the movie starts out with Jenna and Zoe, who are roommates, and Jenna's got plans to go out with her friends at different bars for the night, and Zoe is going to stay home. She's got plans that her boyfriend is going to come over later, so Jenna tells her that she'll take her time and let them be alone. And when the taxi comes to pick up Jenna, we see someone from across the street that's watching her leave. And then we go back to inside where Zoe seems like she's getting ready for a date, dressing up all sexy and everything, and she's laying on her bed, facing the wall, her back, of course, away from the door. And all of a sudden, we see some figure come in with some handcuffs, handcuff her, flip her around, and, start to take advantage of her, threatens her and everything. And then we realize that he takes off the mask, and spoiler alert, it's not the killer like we think. It's her boyfriend. They're into role-playing, so they're spending some time together. And afterwards, Zoe thinks that she hears someone, and now this may be the person that was watching prior to the boyfriend entering the apartment. And so, of course, we see Clown Face comes in, murders the boyfriend, and knocks Zoe out and walks out with her. So next we go skip ahead 1 year. They still haven't found Zoe, and Jenna's living with her dad. And of course, the news is all talking about going on the 1-year anniversary of Zoe and her boyfriend being murdered. We come to find out that Zoe has been kept alive somewhere in this room, these tunnels, who knows, some abandoned place. She has been kept alive for a year by this crazy person known as Clown Face, who his mask is like people's skin put together that he made, almost like a leather face, except, he looks more like a clown. And then we got Richard Buck, who plays Owen. He comes in and finds Jenna and tries to tell her that her friend may still be alive, and that when he was a kid, he saw Clown Face in the woods, and he ended up coming after him, and Clownface killed his parents, so he came into town, you know, sort of looking for revenge. And through this time, we see Zoe again. She tried to escape a couple of times. What I didn't really care much for, there were some flashbacks in the movie. I won't get too much into. There were a few good kills. It starts off kind of slow at first. You'd think there's not going to be that many kills, but as the movie progresses, Clownface is coming after Jenna as well. And while she's at a party, I won't go into it because you definitely got to see this movie, but it's a definite payoff. There's a clown kill massacre going on there. So this movie is quite bloody. Some good inside scenes, body insides, that is. Some face scalping, axe knives, really good slashing scenes going on there. And he goes after Jenna while she's in the bathroom. Owen comes, you know, thinking to the rescue, but he gets stopped, and Jenna is taken from the party with Clownface back to the tunnels, and Zoe found a way that she might be able to escape, and there may be a reunion between Jenna and Zoe, but not the reunion you might be expecting. Owen wasn't killed. He was just stabbed in the leg, so he goes to try to rescue them. And they're in the tunnels and everything. So then there's a climax where there's the final confrontation. Not going to tell you who lives, who dies. I'm just going to leave it at that, but it's a definite payoff. The last 20 minutes or so of the movie, that's probably like when it gets really intense, lots of killing, and we finally get to see Zoe, whether she'll escape from being a prisoner for the past year or not. So this is one you should definitely check out. If you've seen it, leave a comment down below and let me know what you think. If you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe, hit that bell for notifications, and I'll see you next time. Have a great Wild Eye week, everyone.